DJ Longhair here in house. Oh, welcome everyone to another MTG Round Table. Look who's back, our awesome and sultry friend Frank. How you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good. Thank you so much for having me on the stream again.
Sweet. Hey, I need to make a merch thing. I might as well finally get you that listing in for NaughtyBot. So if you would be so kind, as we're talking, just go ahead and send me a your YouTube link with the wwws.
Oh yeah,
it should be youtube.com/@you, whatever your thingy is. But
yeah, I got it.
But if you can get it to me, bro, while we're chatting here, I'm gonna get that and the new merch link up for you guys, because guess what? We're ready. We're gonna do the soft open today on these awesome tokens, guys. So I am super stoked, and they are super squirrely. So I am just stoked. But let's get you squared away, Frank, when you're ready.
Ooh, I sent it to you over on Discord. Do you want me to send it in?
Beautiful. Okay, so we'll do exclamation point. It's not ready yet, but what is it? Frank's what?
Oh, it is Frank's Hobbies.
Frank's Hobbies. Okay. Sub and chill with our very... How you spell sultry?
SULTRY. Uncle Frank, is that you? Hello, Genesis. Welcome.
Learn about TCGs in general, market, and musings. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting this done right now, guys. Welcome, Genesis. Hell yeah. It's only taken me how many months since I met you, Frank?
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll get that done now. All right, Frank. Perfect. Oh, hell yeah. Cool. Finally done.
Well, thank you, Genesis. I appreciate the compliment.
Okay, that should be good to go. If you would be so kind to put in exclamation point Frank's Hobbies, all one word, no apostrophe or nothing.
Oh, hang on. This is on the live stream, not the backdoor thing.
Correct.
Okay, I get it. I understand what I messed up here. All right, boop, boop, boop. That's fine. 2 clicks away, hopefully. All right, so what is it?
Exclamation point Frank's Hobbies.
Nothing seems to happen.
It might take a minute.
I see it. Neat.
Yeah. So now when I tell you it's time to shill, you can just tell them to type that in, or you could type it in yourself, and then bam.
That works. Oh, you have TCGDude. We've also got Brian and Pack Opening Addict. It's a weird word because that's all of us.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm getting there. Serious by set tokens. These are awesome. These are awesome. Okay. I know. We need to get on the topic. I'm just getting this done, Brie.
We're all old men. We
right.
We all take our time.
Yeah, as long as we're still at like mid-range level, we're still doing good.
That's what we provide here. Good mid content.
That's right. Very mid. Yeah, everyone gets mad when we actually put down quality. It's crazy.
We could all just sit around and talk about how much better Magic was 10 years ago.
Oh yeah. Well, we need. Well, I have my K in the other room, but I can shake it vigorously at the sky and tell people to get off my lawn.
Excellent, excellent.
You have a lawn? Holy crap!
Actually, I do.
That's better than me. I don't have a lawn.
Really?
Oh, heck no.
Yeah, I mean, I literally live in a metal box because it's all metal. It's like a sunroom. So when it's like hot out, it's at least 10 degrees hotter. And then when it's cold out, it's at least 10 degrees, although I think it's 30 degrees colder.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's been a recurring problem with my place.
What's that?
It's been a recurring problem at my place. The thermostat over here is automated, and you can set it to whatever temperature you want, but it just kind of chooses when it wants to turn on the hot or cold.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I heard that. DJ. Oh, it's all capital. DJ. Oh, D's. Nice.
Took all my self-control right there to not say anything.
Yeah. Yeah. All good. To get.
We're only 6 minutes in.
Yeah. We still got 14 minutes, bro. Or no. Sorry, 24.
Oh man. While you're doing that, I suppose I'll take this time to actually look at what the
actually, do you want to get into the rumors that you found out? We'll get into Alliance here in a little bit, but I just want to finish this real quick.
I was just looking at the sales numbers for Final Fantasy since we're like a week away, something like that.
Yeah. If you go down at the bottom, there's a share button. Whoa. There's Ed. Holy crap. I'm like behind here. Okay. Genesis, good to see you, buddy. Duel, what's good, brother? Let me know if you want a link. Genesis, good to see you. TCGDude, you should be popping in here in a little bit. Okay, cool. All right, we're caught up. You was dueling emotes earlier? Damn.
Hey, POA, how you been?
Who?
POA, how you been?
POA. Yeah, how come I didn't see him in chat?
Oh, I see him.
There you are. What's up, POA? How you doing? Okay, almost done here. He gave me another code. So I have a code for our guy. He is 20. Okay.
Bob's waiting on you.
All right, bet. Hi, Bob.
Genesis, TCGDude.
I was about to leave, dude.
Sorry, man. I didn't see it. I'm on another screen, so I didn't even hear you come in. My bad.
He was pounding on the door. Let me in.
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Yeah, that's right. He's not here, man.
He's not here.
Yeah, none days, man. Okay, where did it go? Well, that's for you.
I was talking about limit breaks, Brian, and I saw that they released another one. I think there's more than one.
Yeah, there's
two.
There's
one for each major.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But I don't know how they determine that. Like, not all 16 games, so I don't know. Each of the commanders? Is that how it works? Is that who they created limit breaks for?
Looks like the Final Fantasy VII crew got theirs.
Okay. All right, almost done here.
I don't know. But I'm glad they put it in because that was like a flavor miss for me, though it feels a little weak. Those cards are not the best.
Oof.
Okay. Well, I suppose I could share, or Bob, you could share about Alliance if you want, or if you want to talk about some market noise. I'm almost done here, but just to kind of keep things going.
I don't have like any of it here. I just did the digging for you.
Okay.
And in short, it's nothing more than what we already knew a few months ago.
Yeah.
But there definitely is some shenanigans, and I don't know that we're going to see anything more on that. Probably because there's litigation pending, right? Like
Okay.
So, the Diamond Company is a
Comic book distributor.
It is, but they're a child to the parent company, right? Which is Alliance. I think. Pretty sure I have that correct. Maybe I have that.
I thought it was the other way because the Diamond was the big company. Alliance is still kind of working through it.
Oh, that's right. And they sold off parts of it, but they're suing. Alliance is suing Diamond.
Yeah.
Because I guess
I don't know how they're
Diamond,
gonna get money out of that, but okay.
I don't understand because part of that is that WotC was going to drop Alliance anyways.
Yeah. May 1st is what the word is.
No. I mean before they even announced Chapter 11.
Okay.
That WotC was in the works with that, and from what I read in the article, that WotC wanted to drop them because they had dropping sales, even though other distributors were increasing sales. So basically, you suck, jerky, and they said get out of here. So they were dropping them regardless.
You're talking about the Diamond distribution?
Well, Alliance, yeah, and Diamond is the parent company, and
what? No, Diamond is its own distribution company, and
Well,
Alliance was what was going to buy them out of.
No. They
bankruptcy.
were. If can you scroll down? It's in the article here. It's got who the parent and child is.
Okay, I
And-
will go down here in a minute. Genesis, did you want a link? Because I don't remember sending you one. I can give you one though. Okay. Go ahead, Bob.
I'm gonna pull it up myself, just
Okay.
so I no longer confuse things. But essentially, one of the two didn't let them know that WotC was going to drop them, or I don't know if WotC had revealed it to him. But it seems like there's a suggestion that some of this was known prior to the filing of Chapter 11.
Okay.
And that WotC was their single largest customer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was what led to the lawsuit.
Well, that one of them knew without telling the other.
Yeah.
And the only thing that had happened is that WotC had negotiated a short-term extension, probably just to make sure that the products that were in the pipeline were being distributed and not just immediately cut. Because I know that it said in the article, which I didn't catch the first time around, is that that Diamond had offered extending that extension all the way through December, but WotC said nope.
Okay.
So that's the only thing that I got new out of this.
Sure, and it's only a couple paragraphs, so I'll go ahead and read through some of it.
Yeah, it says that if the Alliance Entertainment lawsuit is believed, WotC is responsible for roughly $40 million of annual revenue for Alliance game distributors and parent company Diamond. So Alliance is the child of Diamond Comics.
Yeah. I figured you had that crossed, but yeah. So Alliance is attempting to get the licensing back, but it's my understanding when they went through bankruptcy, like, did they sell off Alliance? Is that what it is?
But there was a UK version of that that's kind of further confusing this, right? That piece was apparently purchased, but not sure about Alliance US or North America. So it's not crystal clear yet, and I think a lot of the he said, she said is going to be pending. If you know much about lawsuits, like they hush things up until the trial starts and there's discovery and all of that good jazz. They don't want it all out in the public, not officially. So WotC is allowed to say we weren't going to continue with them. Unless they have a gag order, they were allowed to say that they weren't going to continue and what their relationship is, because I think it's probably important for Wizards to assure the LGSs that, oh, hey, even though we're dropping Alliance, you can pick it up through the other distributors, and they actually even have a public list of distribution partners that the LGSs can go through. That's also here and there. And they listed the only 3, which I thought there was more of them, but it's Peach State Hobby Distribution, GTS Distribution, and Southern Distribution. So,
right. And because of allocation numbers being wonky even before Final Fantasy, most stores have to go through multiple distributors just to have enough product to barely sell anyways. So Alliance was like the main distributor, is my understanding, for a lot of LGS and like their sole distributor, right?
I don't know. You'd have to like go through Alliance.
It depends on the
relationship
region.
specifically.
Okay.
Right. And most stores, like you said, they have multiple distributors to begin with.
Yeah.
So if their sole distributor would be Alliance, well, then they're hose. But a lot of it's going to be, geographical, right? It doesn't make sense for the other distributors to step on them. And so there's probably some of that still in flux at the moment. But a lot of what we're seeing with the allocations, I think a lot of that has taken place after their April agreement expired. Right. So I think that they've had the printing machines going burr. And what you're having is a lot of stores, or I mean, the distribution chain is not that direct. Like I'm pretty sure there are like smaller distributors or sub distributors that are involved here that aren't part of one of those 3. And what's happening is stores, especially the e-stores, are, from what I'm hearing, canceling orders that were paid for when the product was cheaper, because the product has increased significantly.
Right.
And zeroed out the orders is what I'm hearing. And they're popping up new storefronts digitally and selling that way at a higher price, which doesn't surprise me.
So
I just feel like they need to get rid of distributors, period.
Well, yes, the distributor model is
Defunct.
Outdated.
Yeah. And especially on smaller stores, like, to guarantee allocation, an old tactic for at least comic book, what I remember anyways, guys, I've never run a store, so this is all hearsay. But it's my understanding that when you order stuff, like if, for example, let's just say you were ordering Pokemon, right? So you're trying to get your Pokemon order, but in order to secure your Pokemon order, you have to take some old backstock of, I don't know, My Little Ponies, right? I'm just using this example, guys. So you would have to get X amount of Little Ponies to be able to get your Pokemon order. Right. Or other comic books or something like that you wouldn't
It's
necessarily
usually something related.
Yeah.
It's volume related. That's correct. And if Wizards goes with a direct to store model, they're going to have to change that. That can't exist anymore. Right.
Yeah. And it sucks because, like, why do I need I don't even sell freaking My Little Pony here. Why the hell do I need to get X amount of My Little Pony just so you can cut back on my current order of 20 so I can get 2 boxes? Thanks.
I think that ultimately it would work out, but there would obviously be some, tumult between it. There would be some upset while they're working it out. And Wizards hasn't shown me that I've seen, especially when we start talking about, if you've gone to any of the cons, looking at their direct to consumer Secret Lair model, they don't seem great at logistics.
They aren't.
Right.
And it's not just Wizards of the Coast. Part of the reason the distribution model exists is because most, if not, I would say all but like maybe the Pokemon Company, they don't exactly have a robust distribution network. And especially for the smaller TCGs, the smaller board games, the smaller card games, comic books, etc., part of why the distribution network exists as it is today is because these distribution companies provide the service of shipment, storage for product, allocation, and connection with the stores in general. And they also give Wizards and other companies a pretty good eye line to the direct market. I've covered this before. Stores have to get their numbers of people interested from the players. Distribution gets the number of people interested from the stores, and Wizards, for instance, gets the market interest from distribution. And it's a whole chain, and distribution is just part of that. I do believe that if a company gets large enough, they can do a direct partnership with the LGSs in a certain area. But for the most part, most companies are not going to have a dedicated distribution warehouse, plus the employees, plus the shipping trucks, etc., to do this kind of thing full time. I just need to point at Secret Lair and the countless debacles going on when it comes to actually getting the right product versus damaged product versus even things going to the wrong buildings and wrong houses. That happens frequently with Secret Lair releases, just to point out that, Wizards, which is part of the biggest name in the business right now, even they don't exactly have what I would call a robust distribution network, which is why Diamond and Southern Hobby and GTS still manage to maintain maybe not market dominance, but market relevancy.
Right. And Bob, I don't know what it's called, but just kind of to reword what you were saying earlier, just some distributors kind of works like God. You remember when you moved into a certain area? Yes, the big major corporations for like phone service and stuff like that are different. But if you move to a certain area, you would only be covered by Cox Cable and let's just say AT&T, right? Whereas where you were at, you had Verizon, but Verizon's not covering that certain area, so you're stuck with AT&T and Cox for internet. You know what I mean?
I mean, but you're comparing like extreme.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you are in Escondido, where I'm at, right, there's only certain distributors that would cover Escondido, right?
If they, I think we all can recognize that the logistic model is defunct. It's bad. Yeah. It's open to misuse.
Yeah,
nefarious activities that are beyond Wizards' control, but it does ultimately affect Wizards. I don't know that I have the exact solution that they need, but Amazon started just as a book sales company. And they started small, and they were able to distribute to individual houses, right? So being able to distribute to LGSs, I bet if they just cut out the distributors, change the allocation numbers, that the savings would more than make up for what they would have to pay in shipping.
Well, there is two problems with that. The first one, of course, is part of why Amazon is so successful is because they have an Amazon warehouse in every state. In some states, they have several warehouses per state. They have such a huge number of employees that they can afford to be shipping things to every individual house. The other thing that Amazon has that Wizard of the Coast, for instance, doesn't is volume and variety. Part of Amazon's success in the current year is the fact that they just have so much you can buy from them that if enough people aren't looking for one item, people buying another item make up the difference. And in terms of volume, it makes up the difference. What happens if Wizard of the Coast does invest in 50 distribution warehouses, one in every state, and then all of a sudden nobody wants any Wizards products for 3 months?
Yeah,
you can't have that and then still be functioning as a company after that 3 months is over. Right. If a set fails, Wizards would go out of business instantly.
I don't think they have to invest in distribution centers
in order to get the
Amazon didn't start out with distribution centers in every state.
Right.
But part of their success now is the fact that they do have those.
Okay, but they became wildly successful long before they had those. And they were delivering to every house, where you're talking about delivering. When they first started, they had to deliver to millions of locations, whereas WotC, if they keep it to LGSs, you're talking like 4,000 places.
Yeah.
That could easily be handled by the current shipping models. Most of these are already being shipped by either UPS or not hand delivered by every distributor. Sometimes they are if they're small, but many of them are delivered directly by some form of mail, whether it's UPS, FedEx, to LGSs.
Correct.
So that could be leveraged easily. And what I'm saying is the cost, the overhead of the distributor could easily be offset by the cost of shipping, right? Because it's still being shipped. So I think that it would ultimately put more money in the pockets of WotC, give wider margins to the LGSs, and lower costs to the customers by cutting out the middleman, so to speak. And you could have better direct control over who is misusing the allocation system by either selling directly online, then they don't have anything more to sell when they host events, those types of things. They can control who actually sells it, not just anybody who wants to open up a storefront. They can see where the product's flowing through. They'd have better
better control
quantity
over
control.
everything. Yeah.
Sure,
So-
with all the employees and the logistics and the space needed to manage that. Yeah, absolutely. The
I
issue
don't
is
believe
that
they even
Blizzard-
need to have much of that. And I don't, if they have a better, tighter model, it'll regulate more rather than some distributor ordering far too much and then it's sitting in a warehouse. So they've overproduced. WotC could get a much better grip on flow control of product, knowing how much to print. And it would stop all these games of, well, if you want to have the next hot set, you got to buy 40 cases of Aetherflux.
You think that wouldn't continue if Wizards was in direct control of distribution?
No, I do not.
Really?
I do not believe that is the correct answer there, because
I think that initially, yeah, it'll continue, but ultimately, no. It would give them much better controls, and they give them much better picture directly, rather than relying on dozens of distributors feeding it back to them. They would be directly in line with what
It
their
would-
product.
And they could also just take the cruddy product and put it on a Woot sale. So the ones that nobody's buying, you know,
that's
like
part
they're
of the
already
thing.
doing.
Exactly. They would be incentivized more
So-
to do it. They're already doing this where if you want this new what was the most recent festival in a box? If you want to buy the festival in the box from the last few years, you have to accept that there's going to be some trash packs in there, right? Especially the 2022 one, right? We've already seen that they will do this. If you want to buy these products, you have to accept some jank. If you think for even a second that Wizards wouldn't just become more incentivized to push some of their dud products off onto stores and with bundle deals, you want the new Final Fantasy collector booster. Well, you also have to buy in a bundle with, say, what's a really dud set from the last year? Duskmourn.
Aetherflux.
Yeah, but you're not forced to buy My Little Pony in order to get Magic the Gathering.
It's not really
right?
an issue that was.
You're not forced to buy like this, a crappy fab product, from the Monarch era in order to get Magic the Gathering. You're not
major
pushed.
flaw that I see with that, though, Frank, is, and I agree with you 100%, Robert, that you don't have to buy some other company's product. I agree. But what you're basing that on, Frank, is the current model that already exists. So WotC has that extra because they don't have, believe me, they don't want to have extra sitting around in warehouses. They want to print to demand, essentially, and blow it out of the warehouse and not be sitting on it forever. So when they have better ideas of what sets are actually selling and they're more in direct control of it, rather than having distributors just ordering guesswork because they're willing to sit on it and get rid of it later, that they'll be leaner and meaner with their printing processes. And they won't have the extra product or nearly as much of it just sitting around in bulk to have to get rid of.
Yeah.
And the reason that they have to do it now is because of the defunct model that they're currently using for distribution, their logistic model now. And they can't ever get away from it unless they change the model.
Yeah.
I think removing one step in the process isn't necessarily going to change a whole lot about how the model itself works, because what we have currently is Wizards of the Coast sells their product to distribution. They already get their paycheck in. Wizards does not care after that point how well the product does. All right. Distribution is it is up to distribution to get that product into the hands of the stores, who then get it into the hands of the players. With the current system that's in place, Wizards sells the product, then they get the little feedback from distribution on how well the product did. If, however, we end up in a situation where Wizards was handling distribution directly, what would most likely happen is, for a while, it could even do good, especially if we continue to have banger sets like Final Fantasy every 3 months, right?
Yeah.
But sooner or later, a set would not sell particularly well from Wizards of the Coast.
Like
and then
Magic in Space.
Like Magic
Yeah.
in Space, yeah. And then Wizards would be the ones stuck holding the bags, which would hurt them financially and would disincentivize a lot on their end for the next set, which might even do good. When you look at logistics in terms of space is a huge part of it. Shelf space, warehouse space, etc. If this stuff ends up in distribution, there is still chance for liquidations through smaller stores that maybe didn't want it at first but do want it later. But if this stuff is being sat in Wizards warehouses, Wizards will be disincentivized from printing nearly as much in the future, even with a potentially successful set. Like, let's say that there is a Final Fantasy future set, right? The space set that we know is coming up is going to sell like crap. Well, now they're stuck with a bunch of space set stuff. Do they continue their print run of the Final Fantasy set, knowing that there's not even pre-orders for it out yet? Because remember, this stuff is printed months in advance.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's a huge chance that they could just end up sitting on their warehouse. Or do they cut prints down dramatically, creating another Final Fantasy 2.0 situation where nobody can get a hold of the product and Wizards can't print it fast enough after release? There's a lot to consider here, and part of why the distribution network is what it is because a lot of the time Wizards of the Coast, Konami, Pokemon, they just don't want to deal with that kind of nonsense.
I'll agree to disagree that I don't think any of us have a crystal ball to see what it would do, but what I can say is that their current logistic model sucks.
I completely agree. And if you guys recall, just going off of the current model sucks. Why we had so much problems with TP and distribution for grocery stores, right?
Mm-hmm.
Certain item would sell out. They would only have X amount at the local warehouse. And if that sells out, then we're kind of screwed for a bit as far as how that distribution works, right?
Correct.
Sorry.
Well,
yeah. Go ahead.
Just to point something out, people may have forgotten. Wizards does have their own warehouses currently. Remember the pallets of legends that were found?
Were found.
So they do have warehouses. They do have warehouse space. They just don't have the logistical capabilities currently.
Beyond that,
they don't have teams dedicated to distribution.
Space.
Exactly. So, but if they were to, one thought I had was if they do away with the selling of product to distribution and instead you order it directly from Wizards, Wizards gives it to distribution, prints it to distribution, and then delivers, we do away with the whole mob mentality that's happening with distribution.
Well, the problem comes in there when the distributors themselves are bad actors.
Yep.
And WotC has very little to almost no control over that.
The current
get in line, dude. There's no money here, bro.
The current safeguards aren't good enough. Yeah.
So again, I mean, it's an interesting, sort of mental exercise here, but I have not seen WotC even begin to try. Like, I guess their stab with Amazon and Walmart was an attempt to change the business model. Unfortunately, they went directly to a retailer, which is in direct competition with LGSs. And they have to get back to supporting the LGSs if they want to have new blood. So
you're funny, Benson. So that addresses one of the rumors. So the
I knew it.
We brought up, we brought up Alliance. Now, Alliance was a major distributor, and even though they've been allocated product way in advance, the excuses that we are getting from some of the stores is because Alliance didn't send them any, which could be valid because there's a lot of people that put in for like 5 cases, right, for a small store of collector boxes, and they didn't even get one. So,
Well, I'd like to point out in
yeah.
this article, right up there in the middle, right on the screen, where it says Wizards was offered a longer extension through December 31st, but refused the offer, according to the lawsuit with Wizards, allegedly telling Diamond it had always intended to sever their working relationship due to decreasing sales at a time when other distributors were seeing sales increases. And if you trust Rudy, if you watch Rudy, he had stated that his experience with Alliance was awful, and that his word of mouth from other game stores and entities buying large quantities of TCGs, that they also thought that, in short, Alliance really sucks, has terrible response time, horrible customer service, and that's typically indicative of bad management.
Yep.
So
yeah,
who's
Just
ever
like what we saw with Diamond last year. Yeah.
well, and what you saw with WotC, 2 years for the last 5 years under the Cynthia Williams leadership. The bad management can really
wreck it. Yeah.
wreck a company.
Hey, welcome, KJ Cowboy Dan. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, pretty good. Sorry I'm late. We're trying to get Jessie monetized over on Twitch, so I was staying on until she went live, so we
Okay.
can move my my small little group of 6 people that were hanging out watching me play Mad Max over to her channel. Try to get her numbers up.
All right.
Nice.
So I feel like there's a subtext here, DJ, when you first even approached me about this, that we're going somewhere. And I think I'd stated it. And so just call me out if I'm wrong with where you were going with the subtext. And that is, what is the impact specifically with Final Fantasy? I think that anything beyond that is probably already going to be out of that pipeline, not affecting. And most people, I mean, this set it's got to be the most talked about set I've ever heard of in the 30 some odd years I've been playing for distributions and allocations. There was some before for some products like the Fallout and just onesie twosies here and there, but nothing to this level of shenanigans that I'm seeing with Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay. Here's something. We might as well finish this article so I can put something else out pretty. So we left off with seeing sales increases. Short-term extensions were, again, according to the lawsuit, attempts to introduce or induce Diamond to name Wizards of the Coast as a critical vendor in bankruptcy proceedings, which are priority for the court. Repay monies owed. So Diamond owes Wizards $914 million. 601. Oh, no. I'm reading that all wrong. Dude.
$914,001.
But it owes Hasbro an additional
$1 million.
1.06 million. So in total, it owes Hasbro nearly $2 million. And what they're talking about there, the priority, when you file Chapter 11, they freeze your assets.
Okay.
And you have to wait until the bankruptcy is heard and settled, and then all the money gets divvied up. But if there's only enough to go around, then it matters who gets that priority. For the repayment. And that's probably even why Wizards extended a little bit and did a little bit for them so that they can go to court saying, oh, we in good faith, let it continue so that they could generate the money for product already in the pipeline and promises paid, et cetera, et cetera. And then said, nope, after April. So it's a lot of this we'll probably never know. They're not, unless you go through the court documents, and I, as dogged as I am, I'm not digging through that. That's garbage. Just figure out some, that's a lot of mumbo jumbo to have to dig out these details. I'm not that dedicated. I don't care that much.
Yeah.
Well, I care as much as it would be for Final Fantasy. And it might even be affecting some of the Tarkir, because that sort of ran out, right? As I understand, it's hard for stores to get their hands on that, and some of the other products as well that have been in the pipeline. So I'm sure that this upset the apple cart a bit, right? and some of it's probably going to have to make its way through other distributors that didn't order these products to pick up that excess demand in areas that they didn't have inroads.
Yeah.
John,
So-
I apologize so much for interrupting, but I want to go back to the beginning of this article. When I was saying that Alliance was acquiring Diamond versus Diamond being the parent company of Alliance, there are two different Alliance companies in this equation. One is Alliance Entertainment and one is Alliance Game Distributors. That's where my confusion came in.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Alliance Entertainment is global.
Alliance Entertainment was trying to buy Diamond, and then all this stuff happened.
Yes, whereas Alliance Gaming is the North America only subsidiary.
okay.
That's what I was looking at.
So
I just wanted to get that out there.
okay, I and that's why I just wanted to kind of cut to what the the subtext was here that we're trying to truly talk about, because a lot of this we're not going to know, and it's just legal mumbo jumbo and who's getting paid, and where there's a vacuum, it gets filled in business. That's just the nature of all business. If Ford went out of business, then more Chevys and Nissans will be sold.
They'd be paying at first while they try to fill the gap, but yeah.
Sure. And that's just the way that supply chains work, especially when you have something that's in demand, right? So, and still thankful for all of us here. Otherwise, we'd be doing something very different with our Thursday night. That Magic is still in demand, and this set is the most in demand I've seen, and it also happens to coincide at a time when a major distributor is being cut off.
Yeah.
So that's got to have some impact, and I don't know that anybody will be able to figure out exactly what that is. Toss on top of it all the shenanigans of people zeroing out orders, whether it be a distributor opening up a storefront or LGS is canceling orders that they took money and got a free loan on for a few months. Which I truly think that's something Wizards absolutely needs to get their hands around, because there's going to be a lot of butthurt people. And there's going to be, if you're not aware, if you pay on a credit card for something in advance, you only have 6 months to refute that transaction. So if you buy it in February, say, and they keep dragging their feet till August, you may never get your money back and never get the product.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very, very volatile supply chain purchase understanding they have with their public, right? This is a bad idea to pre-sell so far in advance, maybe with the exception of Amazon, but even at that, it's just a bad look. There's no reason to have to pre-sell it that far in advance, with the risk that you make all of your I want to call them constituents, but I don't know what you call the we're not clients, we're just consumers. But what we're not a consumer of something like a dustpan that you buy once every 3 years. We're perpetual customers. So to have WotC doing this 6 months in advance, 4 sets at a time that you can pre-order, and there's a distributor going, out of the network, it just leads to a real shit stew.
Yeah. So we kind of touched base, or we've been discussing distribution problems. Alliance being one of the major WotC Hasbro distributors is well, they were being sold to another company, and all this crap came up basically. And the company that bought or that was buying Alliance, or the Alliance part of the business, was not told that WotC was severing ties with Alliance. So that's why this is a thing. But the other reason why I bring this up is I wanted to address some of the rumors and other things that are going on with basically this model being proven that it's kind of defunct, right, Bob? that it's not.
That's my opinion, but
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Correct. So we discussed some of that, and I just wanted to address some of the rumors that you may have heard. Let me know in chat, guys, what you've heard as far as orders being canceled, as far as them not getting it, what you guys are hearing for not necessarily excuses, might be truths, but I just kind of want to address some of those because this is not necessarily the first time we've had issues ordering Magic product where things would get canceled, but this is the biggest example, and holy crap, like of what's going on right now. It's just like, it's crazy. Like, we've never seen it this bad before, like way worse than before, I think. But yeah, if you guys have heard different things, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, was just what have you guys heard? Is there anything that you heard that was different than I heard? I'm just going to run through a couple of examples. I kind of wanted to go a deep dive into Reddit and Facebook, but I would have to go through and edit, even though it's a public forum. Some people don't want their names being blasted, so I can't necessarily do that. But we can go off of what you guys heard. Have you heard anything weird or different, Robert?
Just what we've been discussing, the online orders being canceled and then relisted, all those kind of shenanigans, the withholding of product or assumption of withholding of product, and we're talking about probably going to be the most popular set of all time at least till now.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of this TCG craze bubble at the same time. So it's a lot of factors going into it.
Yeah.
So it's nuts.
Frankie, you pretty much have an online store, right? Or do you have a physical?
No, I do not have a physical location again right now.
Okay. So you're primarily an online seller. Are you having distribution? I know that you're having distribution problems with Pokemon and Magic. What about any of the other games?
Flesh and Blood currently, because of the last 6 months of hype, Flesh and Blood has been quickly getting difficult to acquire, much like Pokemon was about a year ago. Well, about not even a year ago, about 8 months ago now at this point. Flesh and Blood starting to catch up to where Pokemon was. And
okay,
that's about it, really. Everything else has been kind of stable. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is getting quickly easier to get once again. Shout out to cheap Yu-Gi-Oh! Boxes, by the way, guys. Please, somebody buy these. They're so cheap.
Which generation?
Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Alliance Insight's the most recent set, and it's down to like $50.
Wow.
Yeah, $50 a box. It's even got a new Dark Magician Girl, and nobody wants it. It's great.
I really want to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I just when they changed the game, they completely changed the game.
Yeah, the only substantial rumor I've heard is that a lot of stores that had been previously really had good relationships with their distribution have all of a sudden gotten nothing for Final Fantasy, even though they've been really steady with every other set this year. So that's really all I've heard.
Okay. So let's talk about that. The problem with the pre-orders being so far in advance, Bob, you addressed this, that after about 6 months, it's going to be difficult or next to near impossible to dispute with your credit card company if you put it on a card. So after 6 months, you are gambling pretty much. So the problem is that we give these stores and online sellers and whatnot. I mean, I do it too on pre-orders, but it's only like a month, 2 months in advance. But even so, come on. Sorry, brain fart.
Free loans.
Yeah, free loans. Free loans
yeah.
to these people, and especially after the 6 month mark. That wow, like. There should be something to where It should be set, not 6 months, 8 months in advance of the set coming. You should be able to get your pre-orders in, say, at the 3rd month before set release, and have that set for
I'm actually going to
set.
blame WotC and their Amazon relationship.
Yes.
Oh God,
Because
yes.
you can't stop the stores from pre-selling. They're just waiting for the pretty pictures of the boxes.
Right.
But all of them, if you noticed, started immediately after Amazon first did their pre-sales. WotC can't tell store XYZ not to have a pre-sale. But most of them that I've seen didn't do any kind of pre-sale until Amazon kicked it off, and that was sort of the starting gun.
Okay. Cap says talked to my local shop today, and the guy had a smug smile on his face saying we're good. Even the GameStop guy said he's getting a bunch. Interesting.
Yep.
And it seems like parts of the country are gonna be flush. Oh, thanks to Michael Subecker. Hell yeah, bro. It's turbo time. Yes. But even the GameStop said it is good. Well, that's good. We're like Robert. No, we're not throwing names on the bus or anything, but you said that your LGS was fairly well handled, right?
Oh yeah. They're doing everything at MSRP. They're not doing any shady crap. They're not raising it to market rates or any of that. So just straight MSRP.
And up here, we're getting a mixed bag of some stores saying they essentially got nuked, and that's the smaller stores where I'm at that I talked to.
All the smaller stores
where
got
the
nuked.
premium WPN store said it's not great, but they're getting like at least a case or two of the collector booster boxes or the collector boxes, whereas the smaller LGS said, well, I got none.
Yeah.
So it's a mixed bag even in the same area. I don't know that it's geographically driven.
It seems to be. Maybe. I mean, mine, I'm out here in the sticks in Roswell, New Mexico. We have one LGS in a 4 mile or a 4 hour drive range.
We got like 30.
And so he gets basically whatever he wants. And, he's a real fair dude. So.
Oh, Cap, real quick, Cap. How much is he charging? Let me know. How much is he charging for a bundle?
We're in within like a 30-minute drive of me. There's got to be at least 20 LGSs, and I only think really about 6 of them. But even within that small radius, there's different mumblings coming out of each of the different ones I talk to. So I don't have a real clear picture even of what's going on around me.
65.
And to address, somebody had said earlier in the chat, and I'm sorry, they kind of rolled by, about selling out of the pre-release kits.
Yes.
All of them have told me that that's going to happen. Even the premium WPN store. They said, get it in early, get your order in early, and they're going to charge $60. That's the going rate here, it seems to be, is $60.
Yeah, I've heard higher. I have not had a chance to talk to my local LGS.
Your local LGS store?
My local LGS stores. Yes.
Your local game store?
Yes. Yes. And just add a couple doubling seasons to that. But yes.
The local LGS game store.
Yes, right? I love it. So one big rumor, of course, is that because the high demand LGS, I don't know why I keep wanting to say local LGS. This doesn't make sense to me.
Because we all love Moxman.
That's right.
What? What's that?
I said because we all love the Moxman.
Okay. I'll blame him.
I love him. Yeah, nobody takes.
I love him too.
Shade. I love Moxman, but
yeah, we miss him here on the channel. Every time I pop in, he's like, I miss hanging out over there. But he literally works like 5 jobs. I even have
Sherry Vegas laughing every time he says it.
Yeah. Cap says his pre-release is 50.
Nice.
And he said, no way we run out. Was like, okay, I guess I'm going.
What do you live in, like Montana?
What?
Wyoming, Kapalek.
Yeah,
There's
all
a
of
race- Dude,
all
I
of
got
us in the
Joey Moss to
boonies.
compete with. That mofo just runs around buying everything up all day because he don't have a job and I do. So I mean, I can't even get to a Walmart before he's cleaned it out. Or
Oh man,
Target.
right?
So yeah. Prime, there's got to be plenty of product up around you.
He's like, hey, watch it. Hey, Prime, how you doing, buddy?
I'm kind of surprised by that because they like if you look at Game Nerds, like even if you go to Game Nerds right now, I think they are even sold out at $99 a piece.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's
nice,
one of my
Brian.
big online suppliers is Game Nerds. Love them. Wish they were my sponsor.
Love
Right?
Game Nerds. I get I get most of my product from them.
Yeah, I've gotten a crap ton through them.
Yeah, that's fair.
45, Brian, for Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Same as mine. Mine's doing
I've
45.
I've heard rumors, but
Damn.
just reading around on Reddit and Facebook, and then you have to like kind of outweigh, like, you know, it's always like I got mine at a good deal, and to prove it, or not to prove it, but like, oh, my LGS is, you know, humble, keeping everything at MSRP, like their savior. It's like, I'm glad there's stores out there that are able to do that. But we have like major hubs in the sticks, right, that put in big orders and would sell, say, big orders, that are struggling. They're not getting nothing. Like, you know, they got like 2 packs of or like 2 ETBs from Pokemon, and oh man, just like 1 or 2, and they put in an order for cases, you know. And it's like that store, their closest LGS to them, you're talking, gosh, like almost 100 miles plus. You know, they're screwing those areas out, more rural, like more sticks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, this goes back to that whole logistic model. It needs to be changed so that having an uneven distribution chain is toxic to a company.
Yeah.
You'd much rather have a steady flow rate. And I think that the more middlemen you add, the more turbulence you have in your supply chain. I don't think it smooths it out. I think it makes it worse. You're not too far from me there, Kapalek. I mean, so to that point, Robert. I mean, he's probably only, I don't know, a couple hundred miles from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm up in the CLE, baby, or close to it, and
close to the CLE. Yeah.
And,
so he's
Southwest Michigan. Yeah, you're probably talking about 4 hours, maybe.
Yeah, that's not that. That's about from me to my next LG.
Right. So if it was strictly geographically based where product flow is different, we should have some similarities. And it sounds like he is in a night and day different area from me.
Oh wow, nice, dude. We might have you pick up some stuff for us.
Yeah, so mine's doing the play at 160. Pre-release kits are 45, and collectors was 450.
Oh
If they
wow,
weren't so ugly, I'd want some pre-release kits, but holy generic boxes.
Yeah. Let me buy that plain white box.
I know.
Yeah,
with
you're
black
not
lettering.
You're not paying for the boxes. You're paying for the price tag associated with the boxes.
you know, it's kind of funny because if they could, I think it would just be Magic the Gathering Presents or whatever. It would just be the logo, the classic Final Fantasy basic ass logo, and nothing else. And you know,
probably.
that would probably still sell.
I do wish that they would go much simpler on the Commander boxes.
Yeah,
like they still have this love affair with the gigantic waste of space. Like,
yeah,
I like they gave us at some point. You remember the little cardboard boxes where it just was big enough to fit the decks in? I think it was for like Strixhaven,
right?
And you could buy them in like the compact packages where you don't need
Yeah,
that
they have the
stupid
minimal packaging. Yeah.
counter that nobody uses anyways. And everybody that has, you know, all the crap that's in there that like, what is this for? Toss or the crappy deck box. Like, we don't need any of that. Just, I'd much rather have better storage area and a more compact product.
He said prices just went up 50%. Wow.
They're
What a
listening
deal.
to your show.
Hey, Cap. Yeah, my LG's doing the Mothman at MSRP, like $37 for Mothman decks and for
That's crazy.
Caesar. Oh yeah, I was
You're gonna
jazzed. I
have to
went
do
and-
some shopping for me. Does he have any commander decks left from Dragonstorm?
Dragonstorm. I'll check. He probably
please.
does. I know he'll probably have the Obzon one, but
No, I need all of them. All of them.
all of them. I'll swing by. I'll probably swing by tomorrow. I got to go chat with him
Yeah,
anyway.
let me know. Let me know. Because I collect dragons, as you guys know. So it's like, break all the dragons.
Das Dragons.
All the dragons. Yeah, we might have to send you shopping.
This live stream is quickly turning into an Arnold impression concert.
Oh yeah,
Your turn, Frank.
yeah. Come on.
All right, get to the game store. That's the best I can do.
Perfect.
I hate to be a bummer, but I got food getting cold here, and I just wanted to pop in since you asked me to do some digging this week. And
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
thank you
take
so
on
much,
what I
Bob.
was seeing. Hey, no problem.
For sure. Oh, before you go,
Nope,
let's just.
I'm done.
I just wanted
See ya.
to reveal
Peace.
this. No, I know.
He wants to reveal what? Wait, what?
Just these bad boys here.
D's.
You get to see more of the set, guys. And we're doing a soft opening right now. These are all metal etched tokens. You get them for about 30 right now if you guys use the promo code all caps DJLDs. For real, guys. Get it for 24. There's 5 in the set, and they are phenomenal. Look at that food token, bro. That's all metal.
Dude, I just love the treasure token. All the squirrels worshiping DJ's nut.
Yeah, dude.
You missed that. You missed a golden opportunity. You should have put a pair of nuts up there.
All right. It's all right. I like this though. We're still keeping it slightly PC, you know. But yeah.
Peace, Brian.
And there's the clue. There's the back. I just love that. It's so dope. There's the soldier.
There's a soldier. He's gonna smack you with DJ's nut.
That's right.
Frank, I still love you, even if we don't agree.
Oh, man,
Other points of view.
Hey, you don't have to agree to be friends, man. Have a good night, man.
It feels like I'm on my own show again with my
That's
channel.
right.
We
Yeah,
definitely have very different points of view.
Hey, but that's why it's a round table. You told us stuff. He told us stuff. You know, we don't have to agree about it. Jeez.
Actually, wait, no, I changed my mind. We're mortal enemies now.
If Bob's all, hey, I can deal with that.
I'm down.
Reminder, I don't know shit. You don't know shit. Nobody knows shit. Anyway,
Exactly.
I gotta bounce,
Exactly.
guys. I gotta eat some food.
Bob,
All
enjoy
right,
your
thanks for
dinner,
hanging
sir.
out, brother. Much appreciated.
Take care,
Joe,
everybody.
Joe.
Have a good night.
And here we go, guys.
Hang
Exclamation
on.
point. Merch should pop up. There we go, right there. There's the website, and do we not get the website in there? Doesn't look like it. That's fine.
Hey, Coach.
What's up, Coach?
Hi, Coach. Also, bye, Coach. Guys, I'm also heading out.
Oh, fine.
All right, Frank.
Have a
All
good
right,
night,
we'll
guys.
talk about these. Oh, all right, buddy. Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. And I was gonna tell him put down your thingy, bro. God. Hey, Dan, why
Without
don't you
your
test it
thingy
out?
there.
What's that?
Yeah. Dan, let's test out his link. I think was it hashtag Frank's Hobbies. No,
Or exclamation, isn't it?
yeah, exclamation, yeah.
Exclamation Frank's Hobbies.
Yeah.
You did
So-
it earlier. Where was it?
What's really cool about it? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're only making 250 sets. Period. So I stole mine, but it's not selective. It's be random, whatever number you guys get. But there's only 250 of these going to be made, period. We'll work on different sets coming up. But, I mean, what do you guys think? I think it's a little bit thinner than a Magic card. But I should be getting samples in the next couple of weeks here.
Nice.
So, yeah. Yeah, we're doing a soft open today. Let me get that link for you guys. Bray.
I just realized I didn't have YouTube itself opened. I just was hearing.
How you doing, Dan?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Not bad for a floating head.
Oh, well, you know, got to keep the jar filled, right? Yeah, been a wild day. Spent the entire day just trying to stream on Twitch. You know, I was started out playing Minecraft, and then went to Mad Max by request from one of my viewers, and from there, you know, we stuck around a little while longer. Jessie was a little late to getting started on her show, but we're trying to get her monetized, so the viewers wanted to wait. So I'm like, okay, we'll wait just a little while longer.
There we go. It worked.
I got your back.
Frank. Yeah. Thank you, brother. All right. So, yeah, the company that's doing these awesome treasure tokens, he also does custom tokens. Hit him up. I unfortunately didn't get that link in that merch link, but anyways, there it is. It is Treasure Forge. Pretty cool guy. He's been in our group, another group that I'm in for quite a while. So we're helping him. He's helping me out with these awesome tokens. So again, with these tokens, they're going to be only 250 made. It's going to be random what number you get, but that's it. That's the run. So whatever you get, cool. If you get a cool number, awesome. Yeah. What do you think, Robert? I think they're cool.
I think they're cool. I'm ordering it right now.
Oh, bet. And then make sure that you use that code DjLDs.
Those are kind of cool.
Right? So the next set we'll work on is if you float around a store, we're gonna do a custom deck box. It's gonna be either $50 or $60, I think. But we're gonna have a DjL deck box coming up here soon, all scrolled out, and we'll be able to get different designs going as we work with them. But yeah, basically everything on here, I'm only making $5 a set, so you know, and it's metal quality product. So we'll get a sample next week. So I'll get it in my hands, and I'm hoping to get some promos done for of the Super Squirrel. Obviously, I just can't get over that Super Squirrel, bro.
There we go. I ordered them. Bam.
Nice.
Give me some nut tokens.
That's right. Yeah.
No, because I have a Chatterfang deck, so I need them anyway.
Nice. Yeah. So there you go. And it was funny because I told him a long-haired soldier token, but I like it because he smacks you with my nut.
Get hit in the face with my two-handed nut.
That's right.
Takes two hands to wield that nut.
That's right. So on top of this, guys, I'm going to be getting the squirrel token, non-serialized. I'll have some promos made up for Vegas. So there'll be one or two that I'll be able to allocate out, but I don't think we're getting that many. And what I'm going to try to do is, you know, if they scan the back of my Biz Squirrel, you guys, some of you guys have those, the squirrel token. Anyways, on the back, it takes you right into subscribing. So if they hit that and actually do it right there, I might have a metal promo to hand them. So I think that's going to be sick. But yeah, I'm freaking stoked on these, man.
I got to go.
They turned out really well.
Yeah, I got to go to the LG anyway, so I can go drop off some of those tokens you sent me so I can see if we can get some more subscribers over there.
Oh hell yeah! And originally it was on this guy we were gonna do a big ass acorn and just my logo, but I was like, I didn't really like it. I'm like, okay, I know what we're gonna do. We need a big old freaking acorn and have all the squirrels worship it, and then here we are, dude. I'm like, bet
Right.
stoked.
I like it.
Yeah, so all the art is done by him as well. I don't know. I'm sure it's AI or whatever, but it's just another way to support the channel and get some cool tokens that you can literally slam on the table. We'll experiment when we get the samples in. Bray. Okay. Whoa.
You just don't zoom in on your nut, bro.
Yeah, I know. Bray. Okay. All right, so we covered some of that. Let me know, guys, if you guys haven't heard any rumors or anything like that in regards to your local area, what they're doing as far as what the story is for Final Fantasy orders. So the other rumor mill that I heard is that they already are shipping out the second wave for play boxes. We already know that the bundles, the gift bundle is going to be available the June 27th. So kind of a PSA. Most of you guys know this already, but like if you order the bundles with your collector box or whatever, you might be delayed as far as them shipping you the whole thing. So be aware of that. If you ordered a gift bundle in your stuff, some companies do that. They will hold until they can fill the full pre-order. So I don't know. Have you ever run across that, Robert?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They like to, they gotta save on shipping and all that stuff. I get it. Don't mean I'm happy
Hey,
about
Three
it.
Stooges.
Hey.
Yeah. So the number that I hard locked is 9. It's my favorite number. But you could get up to 29 or 69 or whatever. It's just tiered by order. So whoever got in there first should get number 1. But who knows? But we're only making 250 of them. I think they're freaking cool.
250.
Yeah, 350. I know it should do 350, but it, come on.
No, that's for the next series for the Loch Ness Monster one.
Oh right, yeah, dude, the 350. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
My chick
and
got
he
jacked by a
appreciates it
cat. Oh.
Uh-oh. We'll see what numbers you guys get. Let me know when you guys get them. And hell yeah. There you go. Thank you guys. I think they're freaking cool.
It's gonna be nice.
Oh yeah. Well, and we'll see who got number 1, 2, 3. And we're doing that discount. Make sure you guys put in that code DjLDs. And that should help with the shipping a little bit. It's not going to be too much. It is whatever it is. What's that?
Save a few pennies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And if you guys pop around the store, we're going to do a custom. Well, actually, you know what? I should just click on it and stuff. Bray.
You got the control there, Bray.
I know. It's my show. God. Okay. I know. And yeah, dude. Bro, man. Okay. I can do this. See, we're exceeding quality a little bit, but we're back to a mid-range show.
Yeah,
Robert.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
That's where we should be at.
We're back to providing mid content. That's exactly where we need to be. We're all
it's mid-range content because I like my big, my big old chunkers. Just throw them out there. Yeah.
If you put them on the table, just here they are, right there.
There you go. Nice.
3 people bought in the last 24 hours.
Hell yeah. Thank you, guys.
It is in demand. Look at that. Shh, you better buy it, bro.
That's right. And make sure you can do hashtag merch. If you guys find anything else in the store, I don't know if do a separate order or whatnot. I'm not sure how that works. But he has some other cool stuff in the store. What I wanted to show you guys was not that. Bruh. Okay. Recently viewed. Okay. It went outside of his store. Damn it, Etsy. Ray. How do I get to just his store?
Scroll down to his name. Try that. Down in highlights. Up.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
So we're getting a custom box done of this right here. These are pretty neat. And I don't know if I'm hoping we can keep around the same price point, but we're getting a DjL box very soon. It shall be very squirrely. Probably a nice little logo in there. And these are really cool. We're going to work on this next, but it has 4 life totals on the top of the box. Can you guys see this okay? Or
Yeah, it looks good.
okay.
We're looking at the list of you're showing me the green one, right?
Yeah.
The commander deck box.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Hold on. Share this tab instead. Okay. This is a zoom in on the box.
Secures with a sword pin. Look at that.
Yeah, I think you get 4 swords. That's freaking sick. So we'll have my design, a new design on top. I promise it won't just be my basic logo. We'll have some actual art too. But there it is. There, room for 20 tokens. Looks like it's fairly snug, double sleeved. You can even put your commander right here. And here are the swords.
Those are some pretty cool S words.
Yeah, the S words. Okay, I just think it's neat. We're going to be working on the deck box next, and then my next plan for tokens is dragons. So, yeah.
Should do squirrel dragons. Dragons with squirrel faces.
That's all right.
Bucktooth dragons.
So,
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have that deck box. You're gonna get your squirrel tokens. And you're gonna put your squirrel tokens in that deck box with these S words. So
S words.
Right, and those squirrel tokens have D's nuts. So your box swords these nuts.
Exactly. Hey, if it works, it works, right?
Hell yeah.
That's exactly how I flirt with women when I'm drunk. That exact phrase right there.
Right?
Are you drunk currently?
I wish.
All right. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm really stoked. I hope this works out. Thank you guys for the first few orders. So we should be under 10 now. So that's going to be cool. But thank you guys for the support. Really do appreciate it. And what else? Okay. Was there any other rumors?
Make sure you post a link to that in the in my Discord server, so that way everybody knows about it. Just so, and I can go and check it out, and I can probably let a few people know on stream.
Yeah. Hey, Coach. That's right. That's
I
great.
think those are really cool. I'd like to let people know about those on stream. You know?
Yeah, sure.
They're really cool. You know?
The other thing too is we have a battle coming up. I didn't think I would win, so I kind of have to sell this. Right, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I won a bid on eBay, and this will help me recover from FedEx. But we have this battle coming up here very soon. We should be getting this next week. So you're getting 3 packs of old One Eye there, draft boosties, Got 2 packs of Dragonsteer Play. Dragonsteer. Oh.
Dragonsteer. Nice.
Yeah, Dragonsteer. It's Storm, bruh. Oh, my bad. 2 packs of that, and then 3 Foundation Play booster packos. So some good fun. $44 gets you 8 packs. We're battling for high and low to get 4 Dragonstorm packs, 2 foundations, and 2 1 packs. If you don't win high or low, you also have a chance. There's going to be 2 additional seats that could win 1 pack each. So the of the 3. So you're getting basically, if you also have a chance to get 3 additional packs. So pretty fun stuff, guys. And then the lands are going to be 2 CMC. So yeah, we have 6 seats left. If you guys want in, we should have the boxes come in. I already have tracking, so it should be in early next week. And when it comes in, I'll let you guys know, and we'll fire it live. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, fire.
That's the 3rd time in 24 hours that I've had a Mike Judge reference
Nice.
on stream. You know, wow. He's I must be channeling him today because like in 24 hours, Mike Judge references. We were talking last night on Jesse and I were talking about Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill and Daria.
Daria. Diarrhea. Cha-cha-cha.
Diarrhea.
Yeah. Okay, Three Stooges. Cool, man. Let you know. It's live and going now. If you guys want to hop in the Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord, just holler, comment here that you're interested, or send me an email, djlonghairorig@gmail.com. Yeah, good times, guys. I know we're early shilling, but that's fine. Was there any other rumors that you've heard, Robert?
Concerning Final Fantasy? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, not really. Just everything we've covered so far. So
yeah, the interesting thing that we didn't bring up is it's purely conjecture / rumor that the huge rumor of D's.
These rumors.
D's rumors.
I heard D's rumors were a little swollen.
Well, you just got the which, I don't know, man. I had something, but
you had something. That's what she said. Where'd it
go?
Though?
All I gotta say is the market right. And to be honest, it is crazy. Do not pay more than $1.80 on these play boxes, guys. Come on. The second wave should hit soon, is what we've kind of been hearing through a few other content creators and store owners. But it is nuts, man. It is just crazy how much they're charging for stuff. Just watch it, guys. Hopefully it will rate the ones to really trip on, of course, is the collectors, the collector EDH, and the gift bundles. They're not going to do extra runs of those, but it's my understanding they have several more waves for the play boxes. So yeah, but don't worry about it.
Carl.
Oh yeah, the gloves. Yeah. For sure, bro. Okay, so we could talk about the Secret Lair real quick. Give me a minute here. I had it up and now I don't. Trying to keep it strictly mid-range here. So bear with me. Bruh. Okay. So on top of the Final Fantasy amazingness coming out on the 9th, I will be posted. I will stay up. If you guys need to order them, let me know. There will be the purple drink charge, but other than that, it'll be pretty much what it is. For the super drop, of course, we're talking about the Final Fantasy is all I'm going to try to get. But we'll skim ahead here. Goblins, yo. From
Foglio Goblin.
Foglio? I can never say their names right.
I don't remember what her name was, but she was Foglio.
Okay.
So bombardment.
I've never seen this lumberjack. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, Fallen Empire's goodies. Or was it Ice Age? I don't remember. It's
Oh,
been
wow.
a while.
Okay, I need him. Damn, bro.
Yeah, he's cool.
Bro.
Song of the Dryads.
Constant
Oh, and
Mist.
Constant Mist getting a reprint. Wow.
Oh, wow. Wowee. For Song of the Dryads, okay. It's kind of cutesy art. What are we looking at value there? They're only giving us 4 cards.
Few bucks on the bombardment. Think Lumberjack's a buck or two. Mists. Wasn't that from one of the big uncommons from Stronghold? Let me see. Yep, Stronghold. $17 uncommon. Song of the Dryads is what, $5?
Okay. So just we're guesstimating here, guys.
Yeah.
So what, maybe about 30?
Maybe. Lumberjack was Ice Age. Yeah. Oh, he's only 38 cents.
Wow. All right. So non-foil, $30, 40 for a rainbow foil. There you go.
Okay. Artwork's not bad.
Yeah. It's kind of, I like it. It's cutesy, like old school, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Bre. Stop it. Stop. Thank you. Amira Sakabashiri. Shira? No, it's not Shira.
Sakabashira.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Amiri, my bad. I can't pronounce nothing. All right, so we got Consecrated Finks, so that's a few bucks. Probably what now 20, used to be 30 or 40, right?
It's still 30, 40. Yeah.
Okay. Resculpt, I'm not familiar with.
That's from.
Oh, I didn't even know that Blue
Strixhaven?
had Exile. Interesting.
Yeah. Was that strict? I can't remember what set that was from now. Son of a biscuit, Bobby. There's another one for you. Oh,
Mirage
Commander
Mirror?
Masters. Yeah, Strixhaven. Well, original printing and Commander Masters. Okay, Scion of Draco, Mirage Mirror.
That's it?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. The
All right.
Sphinx, if the artwork takes off, the Sphinx will pay for the
set. For it.
So.
Okay, and then we got Frank Frazetta. We actually get 5 this time.
5. Let's see. Deadly Dispute. The artwork's great. Cutthroat. Murderous Riders kind of caca these days as far as value. Aggravated Assault had some value. Desperate Ritual, huh?
Yeah.
So Aggravated Assault. Let me look at the latest printing, which was Wilds. $11 on what from the Wilds printing of Aggravated Assault. This one will be more because it's Frazetta artwork.
Yeah.
Desperate Ritual's good. Deadly Dispute has been reprinted to the moon.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad.
All right,
Also
so 30, 40. It's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. So the money one is the Sphinx for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not really personally a huge fan of the artwork, but
yeah, I like the art. It's just it's not hitting me.
Yeah. I don't like the reversed mana cost either. Blue, and then 4 on the bottom.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of like buying foreign snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this resculpt would probably be like those weird puffed out like shrimp cracker or shrimp
the shrimp
puffs.
Yeah, the dried shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then,
right.
I kind of like those though.
Yeah.
Like
you know,
the Mirage Mirror, some weird lizard with glasses. That's what it looks like to me.
Multiple of them.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's kind of cool.
I mean, the shrimp. You know, I mean, like this puff shrimp though. That's good. You just take a little bit of
tasty.
You take a little
I don't
bit
know
of
if
bay
it was
salt and
shaped
just
like that. That would be sick.
shake it up. You know, take a little bay salt and toss it on there. And just saying.
Okay. Not horrible. It's
Yeah.
definitely not the, crappy $100 raised foil one. So, yeah.
Yeah, not digging these. Yeah. Well, the Rosetta ones are cool.
Yeah, the Frazetta's always, his artwork's always phenomenal. He's got that OG,
I'm tempted.
80s and 70s fantasy artwork going on. So,
Yeah,
but
and then this Phil Foglio is pretty decent too, I guess.
the Phil Fragile.
Yeah, for Gile.
Fragile.
I might need that lumberjack, bro. Okay.
I might
Anyways.
have an extra lumberjack laying around.
Oh, dude.
Just not in that artwork, but
yeah, it's whatever. I just don't have one, so I'm like, ooh.
Ooh, I want to burn my forest down. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, and let me see if I can pull up the other Secret Lair or the Final Fantasy. Were they kind enough to do a link? Probably not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here you go. The Final Fantasy ones. There we go. Yay. Okay. So I wonder what the shenanigans is going to be here. Because remember, one time it was, if your order is $1.99 or $200, and people were short like a penny, and people were like, bruh.
Right.
So they didn't get this. So this is the promo that you are going to get if you buy an X amount, I'm sure.
And 2/3 is going to get the English, and 1/3 will get the Japanese.
Is that what it says?
I have no idea. No, but
well,
that's how they do the damn Japanese cards in collector boxes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And I'm like, thanks. I can't read it.
Yeah, thanks. This is great. Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. We got Game Over. We've already covered these, but just kind of guesstimating quickly on value. Okay.
So let's see. I don't know Star of Extinction or Praetor's Grasp's value offhand, but I think Day of Judgment's like $1 or $2.
Yeah.
Temporal Extortion. That might have a little bit of value to it. It did at one point because it was kind of spicy.
So
let's see.
30, 40.
Chaos. So
this one has the Psych Rift.
Planar.
So this is going to be the one that's going to sell out for sure. Is the Grimoire? Damn.
So
Charismatic Ending.
Temporal Extortion's was 18 for the original printing.
Oh, okay. So Psych Rift, Damn, Prismatic Ending, Lightning Bolt is cool. I wouldn't mind that Heroic Intervention either. So this is going to be the big one.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to sell like instantaneously.
All the bots will be happy.
Yeah, right. The weapons ones isn't bad either. You get some Jeet.
Yeah, the shitty jitty.
Yeah, Blade of Selves, Staff of the Storyteller. This is cool. Truth and Justice. I don't think I have that S word.
And Colossus like rain.
Yeah, the Colossal Hammer. Oh yeah. So those are the things. So if you want the whole bundle to get both, you're looking at 200. You can get it in Japanese for 200. And to get all the 3 cards, or it feels like 3 cards, the other set, it's going to run you about 4 bills.
Okay. It looks like the Lotus is each drop and promo card are in Japanese. Each drop and promo. So if you order the English bundle, you get
You
the
should get an English
English
one.
Lotus. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, like Bob says, that's not a dang Lotus.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you guys buying it? Let me know in the chat, comments later. We need some comments, damn it. Come back and talk some smack. Let's go.
So, am I buying it? No. I'll answer that right now. None of them. Not because the artwork's bad, but I don't do secret layers.
Oh, you paid the full 38. Oh, we put up the code. That's with the shipping though, right? Let me know.
Three Stooges doesn't believe in codes.
Okay. All right, fair. Thanks, man.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I put the website on here. I guess not.
You did earlier. For what? To order?
Yeah. No, it should have the code pop up here.
Yeah, you had the code. You posted that up earlier as well.
There it is. It's just
I think it did
really
the merch thing. Yeah. It's Naughty Bot. She just being naughty again.
Nah, man.
You got to put that bot in the corner.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's an exclamation point before merch, so exclamation point merch. But it finally popped up. We'll see how long it does for you, man. Crazy. But what do you think overall, though, like of value that you guys are getting for the Final Fantasy? If you did that super drop for 400, do you think it's worth it?
I mean, if you want it, yeah. If you want it, you got the cash. If it's worth it to you, sure. For me personally, it's just not. I don't agree with Secret Lair in general, so I don't ever buy them. I can show you my order history. I ordered the Chicago one.
Yeah.
The Festival in a Box Chicago, and that's the only one I've ever got. But I mean,
did it not show? Okay. Yeah. I just had multiple tabs up. I was like, bruh.
It's going to depend on their print numbers and how many people are going to hold on to it to see what the ultimate value is going to be.
Nice. So, well, let me know, guys, if you guys are buying it. I think I'm going to attempt to at least get like the foil set, maybe. It's $2 though, so it's like that's going to be like $250, $275 after taxes and fees and all that fun stuff, I'm guessing. But I might have better luck fighting bots trying to get this over current product. I don't know, man. Oh my God, Pablo, what's up, man? Any luck on the mail yet, bro? I sent you a message earlier. I'm waiting on something to come in, and I'm gonna send you a decent value card and see if that gets to you before your package does. And just from our end, he bought in on some stuff, and I had some stuff stored up for him, and we did our best to try to compact it down to be inexpensive. But I think that like moving forward for our international friends, we should just save up and do like the like a medium box maybe, because they offer tracking in your country. It's more expensive, but I'd rather something that we can track from here to there, because once it goes to the whatchamacallit, the customs, I don't know after that. There's nothing that we can do on our end. So once it hits customs, that's it. That's all we know. But anyway, I it just sucks, man. I wish I could just fly there and go to customs myself and go, bruh, this needs to go to Pablo, but I'm not that connected and like.
You sure? Aren't you one
Yeah,
of those
I'm
like
not.
big time YouTubers that have like ultimate poll?
Yeah, right. Like I wish. Like I'm not a big channel one. There's like, dude.
I mean, last I checked, you
We're
had
on
what,
a ramen
3 times
status
as
here,
many
pretty
as
much. Yeah.
Asmongold. I mean,
Well, yeah, exactly.
I
I
mean,
mean, come on, DJ. You're a big fish in a small aquarium.
Yeah, I can't move nowhere.
I mean, seriously, you're practically the mad pad of the magic world, right?
What?
Oh, that was just a theory, a magic theory.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we are a community. Yeah, Pablo. So I'm just waiting on that, and then I'll let you know when it comes in, and next time I can get out, because I'm just gonna send it like regular mail and see if you get that first or if you finally get your package. I wish there was more that I could do for you, but it's just. And there's been rumor that I don't know. Any of our Canadian friends, please sound off if you've heard anything. But there's potential for another strike. I don't know. Let me know on that, because that's gonna mess up mail again for our Canadian friends. They just went through all that too for like many months, right, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I hope everything's good. You guys have gotten stuff from me before, so it's not me, man. Yeah, bruh. But
So we got Pablo. Where's Dobby?
yeah, where's Dobby? We got to get Dobby's clip. We got to get you a clip too, Pablo. Send me some ideas. I'll see what I can find.
I think Pablo still has what, like 10 subscribers?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we should just blow up Pablo's channel. He doesn't even have videos. He's just like, why does he have 1,000 subscribers?
Because he's MF Pablo, bro.
That's right. That's right. Oh, snap. Yeah, he got engaged. Oh, man. Well, congratulations. Make sure that you tell him we all congratulate him.
Oh,
Right
nice.
on.
Somebody
Yeah.
got him a sock.
That's right. He got a sock? Oh, no.
Sock.
She gave him a sock. He's now
She gave him a sock. That's it.
Yeah. No freedom for
nice.
No. See, giving a sock to Dobby meant freedom. He's getting engaged.
you. Oh.
Yeah,
Not
he took
free
his sock
anymore.
away.
Oh,
Took
so
his
you have to
sock
take away his sock.
He took
Is that
away
it?
the sock. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Take away the sock, give him a smock.
Because if you remember, he said, "You gave Dobby a sock. I is free. I is," or something. I don't remember. That's Jar Jar Binks. I have no clue. I do remember that he gave him the sock to free him, though.
Nice.
Mr. Happy.
Oh, so she took the socks then. Okay.
She
Okay.
she took all the socks.
She took his sock.
She took his sock.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think I might still be subscribed to Pablo's channel.
Nice. Man. So yeah, we covered the Secret Lair. We covered extensively our new exclusive serialized squirrel tokens. Pretty sick, I think. And we already got some orders, so that's neat. Hopefully we'll get some more. You said you never saw the merch store before, right? Let me get a link for that. Okay. I can add more to this, but I was just trying to find sizes for peeps like that are big. So, okay, stream, lamb, death. There we go. Dashboard. There we go. Okay. I'm getting it. So it's crazy to hear like the differences in stores and certain areas because there's like they're starving out like a lot of stores though. I think that's crappy. And every time you hear about another store getting starved out, I swear there's more listings on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then that's the other rumor too. Is just that they're pulling back orders from distributors or pulling back product from distributors so they can load up and get more of that direct money, son. Yeah. Okay, where is this stupid thing, Bray?
Yeah, so I did do pre-orders on Amazon on Release Drop
Yeah.
for gift bundles and commander decks. And they haven't dropped my orders yet, but I have heard that some people are getting dropped from Amazon for some reason.
Oh, tall. Yeah, they're pretty generic. Like they go into XLs, but not talls. So, but this is pretty much what they call it, a drop ship store or whatever. They basically you order, they make the shirt and send it out, right, or whatever. But it's kind of cool that I can have merch. That mat is kind of BS though. There's a gaming mouse pad. There's either the mouse pad or it's not a mat size. It's like the one that kind of fills your whole table. That is available. And for that size, it's not too bad.
No thong. Shh, I'm out.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh God, dude, really? But
come on, I want to have
this is
DjL on
slightly
my
used. Yeah, slightly used, but like new, right?
That's right.
But with an extra T on that butt. Yeah.
Lightly used.
But
Only worn
Yeah.
3 times.
that's right. We have the basic logo up for now, just so I can test it out. If you guys want any of this stuff, awesome. They're not cheap, but the hoodie price isn't too bad for $30 for a hoodie. It's really not bad. But I honestly I only make 5 product on these, so yeah, they're pretty expensive. But if you want any of that gear, cool. You guys now know where to go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. So, what do you think about these distributors? At least it seems that way. That are offering thousands of boxes online. They don't have a storefront, and then they just pop up and they have all this quantity. It seems a little sus, right?
I think it's BS.
Yeah,
I think the entire distributor model is BS, though.
right. And what some people suspect is that the distributors are just selling direct themselves, like on TCG Player. Like they had that one company. I don't remember who it was. I unfortunately didn't track it. Well, actually, you know what? Let's look at TCG Player. It might give us some info. Bray, maybe.
Yeah, I think that that's the kind of shenanigans that Bob was alluding to earlier that needs to be cut out just completely.
Yeah.
And when we're having a TCG boom like this,
Yeah.
insane craze, of course, the temptation is there for people to drop their morals and drop their company's morals to make an extra $250.
Exactly. To make that extra $350.
$350.
Okay. I hate this sometimes because sometimes when you go into sealed, they only like put the bundles. You're like, bray.
Play booster display case for 1,000 bones.
Yeah. What a deal.
Jeez.
Where's the box? This is what I'm talking about. Like, where's the single boxes? Right. Case. So annoying. Okay. Let's see if I can. There we go. God, I hate that. Extra steps. Okay. So $7.24 now for the collectors. Woo, baby.
Nah.
$5.16 if you don't want to read your cards.
And you don't get a chance at the serialized chocobos either.
Oh, you
They're
don't? That's why it's
no.
cheaper. Okay.
That's part of why. Yep. You do not get a chance for the serialized chocobo is only English booster packs. English
In
language
English.
booster packs.
Yeah. Okay. So 174 for play boosters. Okay. Bear with me. I don't do a lot of market stuff, but here we go. Okay, when was the sale?
Was it the 16th or something like that?
Oh boy.
You're gonna be
Oh, man.
scrolling a while.
Yeah, I am. Bruh. Okay,
What is
that
it?
sucks.
Oh, is this the play boxes?
Yeah, this is just the play
Okay.
boxes.
I was like, what
Okay, here we go. The 15th. There was a seller that came on. They sold about 4,000 boxes, and then the market took over after that because they stopped. You could see that was the 142, and 4,000 from one seller. Some people suspect it might be MVP or a subsidiary of or something, but it wasn't. Someone told me what it was.
Oh yeah,
But
MVP
yeah.
sports cards and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I did hear
typically they
about
do a
that.
flash sale, which we have some connection on. And bro, no flash sale. They sold everything on during the sale, during the TCG sale. Like, bro.
Makes sense. They get the extra little kickback. So
Yeah. Those 142 sold out quick, and then it went up from there, and it's been averaging about 175. That's crazy. A new wave is printed, and I think shipping. So second wave is already on its way out to distros. So don't go too crazy on these play boxes, guys. I know the FOMO's hot, but Brie.
I don't honestly. I don't see them dropping below 160 on the second wave.
Well, 210 though. Come on, no.
Yeah. I don't see them dropping too terribly much.
Yeah, and good luck on collectors anywhere. $7.24 now. Jeez, man.
And how many sold today? Market price is 736. Most recent sale was 724. Total sold almost 3,000 boxes. 2,800 boxes.
Wow. 5133. Let's see, where should have been nuts during, was it 16th? There we go.
Yeah.
709, 485. Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, this set's gonna be nuts. Immediately.
Ah, nice. He's already in bed. He sends his greetings and appreciate the good wishes for his engagement. Nice. Cool, bro. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. So yeah, me personally, I have another pending order I'm waiting on towards the beginning of the month. I'll need help with it, but I'm still trying to get the two. I keep on wanting to say set, but it's play boxes. One for Patreon and one for the giveaways. So I will post the giveaway video soon, but I am just waiting to confirm that I know for sure that it is coming. You know,
right? You might as well call them set boxes because that's basically where they're at. 30 packs.
Yeah, feels like it.
Yeah,
but instead of one, or instead of 3 to 5, you get only one, maybe.
right.
Yeah. But man, the other thing I noticed too, because I was sorting stuff and getting a binder together. The printings, the variants, right? Oh God. Okay, so what's going to be a real bummer for you guys in the collectors is there is a ton of uncommons and a couple common extendos, bro. Yeah, I'm like, bruh. Okay, and in some rares, there are 7 variants. Some with upwards of 8. Per
One
rare.
uncommon with 15 variant or 15 different artworks. Yep.
Yeah. A couple uncommons with a few different artworks. I think it was like 4. A showcase and the other. Some with 3. But some rares in the set have upwards of 8 or 9 variants. And I think it was common to see a few of them, especially the main characters, having about 6, but that doesn't include the potential pre-release as well. So about 7 on average.
Yep.
7 variants, bro.
Yep. And the extended art non-foil, I believe, is only available in the collector boxes. I could be wrong.
Oh, all the extendos are just collectors.
No. If you get a bundle, you get 2 foil extended cards in the bundle out of the wide variety. So whether it's a gift bundle or a regular bundle, you can get the extended art foil legendary creatures in there.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, but the non-foil, yeah, you got to get collectors for non-foil extended art. And that one uncommon that has 4 different artworks, Secret Rendezvous, that's only in collectors and gift bundles.
Oh, Sid has a ton. Yeah. Hey, Hail Wheeler. Hope you're doing well. Awesome. Pop by and say hi. All right. Save the galaxy. Do your thing. Woot woot.
So, and then you can get surge foils in the collector too. That's your other.
Yeah, the surges and the special guest or whatever through the ages or something like that. You'll get more in collectors as well. But those should be available in the play boxes too. But
yes,
like what, every 3 packs or something like that?
Yes. So, and looking at the math of it, it looks like you're going to get probably one, or you'll get 10 of the Through the Ages in your play box, probably 1 mythic, 3 rares, and then the rest commons and uncommons.
Yeah. I always hate it when they do that in the special guest or list or whatever. Just stop. Just give us rares.
Just give us rare. Yeah. Yeah. Go back to Streets of New Capenna where it was all rares on the list.
Yeah, I know. And I was trying to find some of those for you guys too. Some set boosties. I've run across some, but after getting it covered in insurance and then shipping, it's about the same. So I'm still looking.
Right.
But yeah. But we do have this battle going on right now. Should be in early this coming week. If you guys want in, let me know. We have about 6 seats left. If I can get it to show up here. But there we go. Bam. It's going to be a fun battle. I think the payout's pretty decent. So at least 4 out of the 10 seats are going to come up even more. So pretty cool.
I just want Mondrak out of All Will Be One. Just give me a Mondrak already.
Right. There you go. Yeah.
I bought the hell out of that set and still have yet to pull a Mondrak.
Yeah, it was funny too. I wrote and I deleted it, but I had another bid going, and it included Foundations. Was it Dragonstorm or it might have been Dustborn and MH3 box. I freaking won, and the reseller canceled it and relisted. I'm like, you son of a bruh.
Dude,
bruh, that would have been a fun battle. It's good. It was going to be like $55, but dude, you would have got 9 packs, 3 each set, and I was like, ugh, bruh, I won the freaking battle, bro. I won it.
The seller was like, I ain't gonna sell these boxes for $1.50. Screw that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I ain't
All right,
honoring
buddy.
that.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, bro. And I know you're still waiting on your last package too. So that's the other thing I hate about when it's shipping and it's not you. It's just, I don't know. I would kind of hold off until I get my crap too. So it's just like just battle around, man.
Where do you live, Pablo?
He is in Argentina.
In where?
Argentina.
Argentina?
Hey, or by there.
Nice.
Did your mic just go out, or did I? Is my
Yeah,
Me?
you're blurping. You were blurping. Oh, he went out. No more DJ. It's the Dan and Bob show. How you doing, Dan?
Pretty good. How you doing, Bob? You're listening to the Dan and Bob show. That's right. It's the Dan and Bob show, brought to you by our sponsors. That guy.
That guy.
He didn't sponsor us. He didn't even want to be here.
That was awesome.
I'm sorry.
We brought up where Pablo lives, and the internet blurped out. So, Pablo, I have not been to Argentina. The furthest south I went was, oh geez, I was in Mexico for 6 months, and oh gosh, probably Guadalajara is probably the furthest south I went.
Crazy.
I love that. I feel like the fish is a Nemo.
I sense a disturbance in the force. Dude,
yeah, guys.
Now I'm just seeing us in the internet, DJ, Robert, and myself, like in little bags floating through the internet, like it's a sea, and you're trying to
yeah. Well, guys, actually, Dan, I think you have something to shill. Let's go ahead and wrap up here, and I'm more than happy to hang out with you guys here in a minute. So let's go.
All right. So we're going to be adding Thursdays to our Mad Max gameplay by request from one of our viewers. So yay, Thursdays. We're going to be doing that Thursdays at 4 o'clock. And then we're going to be playing Mad Max again on Saturdays at 7 o'clock Central Time.
Okay.
That's also 4 o'clock in Central Time too, just for in case a few people somewhere else in the world are going, it's 4 o'clock. He's not streaming Mad Max.
That's right. Dang, Bobby. And of course your other show.
Oh yes, and of course Wednesdays with Jesse Hellwheeler and myself. It's Procrastinating Across the Ocean. This week we're going to be talking about cartoons in America versus cartoons in the UK. During our childhood, not compared to now. And
and Pablo wants that link, bruh.
Oh, the link.
Drop it.
Oh,
drop it.
Absolutely drop that guy here. Yeah.
Put the cookie down.
I gotta go back to YouTube. I keep on forgetting I can't comment in
Yeah. I know. It's so lame.
I'm like, okay, I gotta go back to YouTube.
Remind me. I'll do it while we're hanging out to get you a thingy on Naughty Bot.
Do I not have one? I don't remember.
No, not yet. I got to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You got it, or you want to send it to me on Discord?
Oh, I'm putting it into the chat right now. I just had to go over to.
Oh, okay, cool.
I had to go over to the YouTubes because you can't chat in here.
Yeah.
And I was just also copying and pasting my my link in there.
Nice. But yeah, go check that out. Awesome. We have that battle coming up here very soon. Again, if you guys are working or whatever, hit me up. Of course, there's the Purple Drink Fund. That I gotta make a little something. But I'm only getting like 1 or 2 things, so I have plenty of space in my cart. I will be there for the 9th. So if you want any of the super drops, let me know. Have it hooked up to my PayPal so we can send it right there, and then bam, we'll order it and get her done for you. So let me know if you guys want it. Yay, you got it.
Yeah, I got it in there. I just had to. I'm not sitting at my couch, so I'm sitting at my couch, so it's like hard to like mouse and keyboard.
Oh, sorry, bud. All right, Pablo said he's following. Nice.
Groovy. Thank you, Pablo.
Follower number 7.
I think it's 4.5.
Oh, right.
Well, yeah, everyone bounced over to Hellwheeler's channel now.
Well,
yeah, that's right.
Exactly. They bounced over to Hellwheelers, and for some reason they decided that because I'm a head in the jar, everybody else had to be heads in the jar, and depending on how high you stack, it's only 4.5, maybe 4.25. One of the heads is smaller.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We got to reveal the tokens. We have a soft opening on that. Make sure you guys go check that out. And as far as weekend content, we might pop on. It'll be random this weekend. And then, of course, Sunday for late night EDH. I might have to change a Sunday coming up to another day, as I'm trying to scout to see if I can get some gig work. So I'll let you guys know what's up with that closer to. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will randomly see you between now and Sunday. So good times. Bye and stuff. Bye.
Adios, everybody.